Hey Hofstra fans, welcome inside this week's edition of the W. Mason Coaches Report. I'm Tom Birdie. Once again, pleasure of being joined by head coach of the Hofstra women's soccer team, Simon Riddiough. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tom.
Now, Coach, this week you had to go into Northeastern, come away with a win in order to get that CAA tournament berth, or at least to be sure to lock it up. You got it. Can you finally breathe a sigh of relief now?
Yeah, basically. It was fantastic effort from the team. You go back 4 games ago where we needed to win every single game. That's a tremendous amount of pressure these players have been under. And to find a way to get 3 road wins in the process to give ourselves an extended season is fantastic, and it's a brilliant effort from the team.
Now, you did most of your scoring early in this match. There was also some bad weather. What was the strategy? Did your team just come out with more fire and want it right from the start?
Yeah, there was a certain buzz around the team on Thursday the day before, or Friday the day before. We had a really good practice, loads of energy, loads of enthusiasm. And I think we needed to come out all guns a-blazing on Saturday, and again, Courtney Breen finds a way to start the ball rolling. Erin Breen did a great job to free Courtney up, and Courtney finished the opportunity. So from that point of view, it was a fantastic start, and to tag on 2 more goals after that with Sam Scalarici working the backside off was fantastic to be 3-0 up with 70 minutes to go, so I was very happy.
Now, still plenty of work to do though in that match. Had to do a lot of defending there. What can you say about your defense now, rattling off the clean sheets as you guys go along and really seem to be just playing at their best right now?
Yeah, the back 4 are playing with a much more purpose about themselves. A lot of very good mental strength and mental focus, coupled with Emily behind them, who brings a certain confidence to us. It leads to clean sheets, and when you keep getting clean sheets, it's almost addictive or habitual, and we're in a situation now where we feel comfortable, we feel confident that we're not going to give goals away, and every single one of that back 5 has produced some fantastic defensive displays.
Now, you mentioned it, you had to win a lot of games at the end of the season just to get in, so you've kind of already been in playoff mode for the end of the season now, last 4 games. How much will that, or could that possibly help your team now heading into the CAA tournament?
Well, again, we know we've got quite a young team overall, minus the 3 or 4 upperclassmen. So the freshmen have experienced a playoff situation prior to the playoffs, which is a good stead to be in. The seniors did a great job this last 2 or 3 weeks of getting everybody motivated and refusing to allow our season to go down the drain, which he could easily have done. So the guidance of the upperclassmen and the recognition of the younger players to understand what it takes to win in these kind of pressure situations helps us moving into the CAAs.
Now, one of those younger players, of course, you mentioned Sam Scalarici, 2 goals against Northeastern, and what might have been the biggest match of her Hofstra Pride career so far. How have you seen her develop since the start of the season?
Yeah, she's a great player. We knew coming in that she was going to be a very good player for us, and she just got better and better. She's understanding what it takes to be competitive at our level. She's understanding the system more, and to be fair, she's got a fantastic goal in the second goal against Northeastern, a snap header, which is very rare in the women's game, and she scored it fantastically. And the third goal was more perseverance. She pressured the defending to make a mistake, and she got on the end of it, and on the second attempt she slotted it home. So all the freshmen, not just Sam, but all the freshmen are coming along and recognising what it takes, and that's what I think makes us particularly special at this moment in time. Not only are we getting great leadership from our seniors, but also our freshmen are understanding what it takes, and we're just pushing along nicely at the moment.
We've also been talking about your team now. Finally, it seems like they're back to full health, so it seems like you're confident then that this is the best your team's been playing throughout the season.
Yeah, you've got to give credit to our athletic staff. Our athletic trainer, Marie's done a fantastic job with these kids. We had a really rough patch in the beginning, or in the middle of our CAA, beginning of CAA, middle of our season, where we had a lot of big injuries, broken toes, collarbones, foot, bruised ribs, knee tendinitis, concussions. It's been a really trying year in many aspects. However, Marie's plugged away, she's kept him positive. And this last couple of weeks, we're getting healthy. And everybody's back to 100% health right now. And when you're in that situation at the end of a year, which is rare, it breeds itself a certain level of confidence going into playoffs.
So last year, this time, of course, you were hosting the CAA tournament after going undefeated in conference play. There were only 4 teams in the CAA tournament. Now there's 6 teams in the CAA tournament. You got to go down to William and Mary. But, you also, in order to get to the title game, you have to go through 2 teams that you fell to during the regular season. Is that sort of motivating for your team to get another crack at a Delaware team and then possibly after that a William and Mary team?
Yeah, well, Delaware's always a rival. We never like to lose to Delaware, and I'm sure they're the same about us. There's no real revenge factor in those games. It's a new season for us. Those games are in the past. We always preach on the next game and focusing on the next game. So the next game is Delaware. We realise what we made mistakes the last game. We want to rectify it, but basically we just want to win. We want to advance. So Delaware is going to be the first opponent. We're going to be prepared. Whether it's good enough, I don't know. Delaware is a good team. They've got some really offensive weapons, which are very dangerous and very talented players. So we have to deal with that. And if we do that, then we move forward. Then we worry about the next game, whether that is. I think it's William and Mary. But in reality, we're just one game at a time right now, and that's how we've been for the last couple of weeks, and that's how we have to be.
So what things can you take from having played Delaware already once this season and try to use again this time against them, or be more prepared?
Well, I think we probably underestimated their forwards last time. Ali Miller and Amy Picard are 2 tremendous players, as well as off the bench they've got Kearney, who's a local product, and Dulcus. Those 4 provide a stern test for our back 4. And then the midfielders, all of them have got certain abilities. Another local product, Marinaro, she can strike a ball very well. And then we've got to get past the back 4 and Stemling goal, who's an extremely athletic keeper who can stand on ahead and win games herself. It's going to be a battle. Scott Brizender's won 200 games. I remember because it was our game, he won the 200th game. So he's been around the college circuit a long time, and he must be doing something right to be in the job for that long, because as we know, college careers aren't traditionally very long. So he's doing a great job there. And, we have to play, and we have to come out and play hard. And if we do that, good things will happen. Whether we get the result we want, it's a playoff situation. You can never guarantee, you can never expect, you can never assume things will go your way. But I know this team has evolved into a very solid Division 1 team, and a team who can cause problems in the playoffs if we get the chance.
Now, playoffs are always kind of a different animal. What do you need to see from your team in order to get a couple of wins and make a run in this tournament?
Well, we have to remember what got us here, and it was solid preparation, it was mental strength, it was the ability to work above and beyond what needed to be done. And if we can continue through that vogue, which we've done very well this last month, I believe we stand ourselves in a good position to advance. But Delaware's players saying the same stuff, and that's the beauty of the conference playoffs. Everybody's got a new lease of life. Everybody's got a new chance to prove themselves, and everybody's still, everybody's brimming with confidence right now because everybody's joined in the dance. So we're there. We're happy we're there. We've got some unfinished business to take care of. We would like to be playing on Sunday again. That's always our goal as a program, and we've done a great job over the past years we've been in the conference, and to have that consistency where I think we're the only team to win it twice in the last 8 years. Outside of James Madison, we're the only team to miss out on one playoff with James Madison. We've both missed out on playoffs once. So I think that shows the strength of our program and where we need to be moving through the weekend.
All right, Simon Riddiough, make sure, got to tell you good luck this weekend down in William and Mary.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
And that's going to do it for us inside this week's edition of the W. Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.